If you do A-level PE and you're struggling with the concept of VO2 max, listen up to this. So VO2 max is the maximal volume of oxygen that can be inspired, transported, and utilized per minute. So it's not just the volume of oxygen that you can breathe in. It's more than that. It's the volume of oxygen that you can breathe in, get to the muscles, and then the muscles actually use that oxygen. Um, and these are the factors that affect it. So for age, they'd want you to say that the older you get, the lower your VO2 max becomes. So anything over the age of 30, VO2 max begins to decline. Now, when you define VO2 max, you don't have to put these two. You could just put that it's the maximum volume of oxygen that is utilized per minute. But I think it's useful to know all three of these because it helps you to explain how a factor impacts it. So you could say for age that the older you get, the less elastic the lungs become, the less elastic the heart becomes, and the lower the muscle mass you have, which impacts your ability to utilize it. For gender, generically speaking, males are larger than females. So therefore, they're going to have a greater lung volume to be able to inspire more, greater blood volumes to transport more, and greater muscle mass to use more. In terms of training, it'd specifically be aerobic training methods such as fartlek or continuous. And if you do aerobic training, you'd experience an increased surface area of alveoli to help with inspiring more oxygen, increase red blood cell count to help transport more, and hypertrophy of the type 1 muscle fibers or an increase in mitochondrial density in the type 1 muscle fibers so you can utilize more. In terms of genetics, you could talk about how the amount of type 1 fibers you have is genetically determined to an extent. So that would impact your ability to utilize oxygen. And then lifestyle, the main thing here would be smoking. So if you smoke, you inhale carbon monoxide, and carbon monoxide binds to hemoglobin instead of oxygen. So that would drastically reduce your ability to transport oxygen to the muscle.